Here we're being asked to graph the function log base 2 of x plus 8 minus 1. One thing to note about your standard log graph, that looks like this guy, is that it has a vertical asymptote at x equals 0, and it has an x-intercept of 1, 0. We're going to use that to our advantage to figure out what this guy's going to look like. There's obviously all sorts of wacky reflections that we can get by replacing a negative on the outside or by putting a negative on the inside with the x, but that's not going to happen here. We don't have a negative here, nor do we have one here, so we're actually pretty good to start. We're going to start with just our standard log graph, but then keep in mind that in addition to our standard log, we have a leftward shift of 8 units and a downward shift of 1 unit. So this is left 8, and this is down 1. So bear that in mind when we draw this new graph. We're going to say this now becomes, we have a vertical asymptote, again, of x equals 0. But that leftward shift of 8 units is going to cause our vertical asymptote to hit over here at x equals negative 8. Furthermore, we have this point, the single point 1, 0, moves to the left by 8 units and then down 1. So we should expect it to pass through, let's see, going from 1, 0 to the left by 8 units puts us at negative 7, 0, and then down 1 puts us at negative 7, negative 1. And so this coordinate, our graph will pass through this coordinate, giving us something that looks roughly like this. Make sure your graph is passing through negative 7, negative 1, otherwise it's not correct, and make sure it's got that vertical asymptote of x equals negative 8, but after that, you're pretty much done, and that's the solution to this problem.